Jules, that was a mean bit of Joanna playing before there.
It was nice fun, wasn't it?
Oh, it was fantastic.
Buster is on the dog now. Buster is on the piano.
He's on the piano.
Yes, yes, exactly. I was speaking to Buster earlier.
Oh, were you?
Amazing, a talking dog speaks in French.
He does.
Yes.
Fluent in German.
Yes, exactly.
Well.
Yeah. So I had a lifelong chat. Very lovely. Yes, enjoyed it.
I believe you've been made the Deputy Lieutenant of Kent.
Yes, that's right. Yes, anything I can do to help.
Sir,
here to serve.
I mean, do you have to suppress any rebellions that might be going, any rumbles of a rebellion? Because you know Kent's a very rebellious lot down there.
At the twitch of a hat, there's probably some Kentish folk here. Yes, I mean, it's a great office, of course. There's endlessly helping people out and doing nice things for people. But also, historically, you know, if there's any sense of an invasion, it's my job to suppress it. So I think a lot of people now will be sleeping a lot more comfortably in their beds. Exactly.
I am.
Knowing that I've sort of got my finger on the pulse of all.
I put the lid back on my telescope.
Yes.
I see this now. I'm no longer at the window, looking in case of invasion from foreign shores.
Yes, and in fact, I thought Buster might be some sort of a spy, which is why I was interrogating him.
No, he's not. Oh, he's true breakthrough, Buster. Yeah. Oh, yes, he'll be there. He'll be there with his hand paw and his... He hasn't got a Mac, has he?
No. Where has he gone?
He's gone, he roots out, he goes off. He goes in Newsnight for 5 minutes.
I miss him.
I get him back. Yeah. Buster, come out and do a bit of boogie-woogie. Yeah, he'll glide out in a minute. Yeah. This is fantastic, by the way.
Oh, the country, yes.
What made you do country?
Well, you know, I've always liked country songs, and I wrote a country song with Solomon Burke called Moving Out to the Country. And Solomon Burke, who's the king of soul, he said to me, you've got to do a country record. And I don't know if you've met Solomon Burke, but if he says you've got to do something, then, well, you have to. Yeah. So that was it. That was the beginning of it. And I discovered a lot of people liked country songs, unusual people. Yeah. Brian Eno, you probably work with Brian. He produces U2 and was in Roxy Music. You wouldn't book him as a country person, but strangely enough, that's what he does. He loves country. There's some of these country songs, you know. So that's... And once we started, we realised it was a whole sort of record we could do. It was great fun.
There's some great names on here, you know, the people you've got singing. How did you pick the songs to suit the singer?
Well, it varied, you know, like... it varies. Like Tom Jones, we wrote a song, and that sort of went on. And I see you've got a picture of Lulu there.
Yeah.
Ah, I haven't seen Lulu. Yes, well, Lulu, her mother's favourite song was She'll Have to Go, so she wanted to do that, because that's what happens with a lot of these country songs. It's often like a song from your childhood or something, you know. They're very well written. I mean, like, I think you'd agree, a lot of these songs, they get straight to your heart they're very concise in what they sort of do and what they say. The one I played at the beginning, of course, was a Big Joe Turner song. I mean, that's really a boogie-woogie song. But there are country boogie. Yeah. There are country boogies, let's face it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I remember as a kid, my mum used to sing Old Shep, and it used to break me heart.
Yes.
Do you remember Old Shep?
Yes.
And my dad used to sing, take your tongue out of my mouth, I'm kissing you goodbye. Have you ever heard of that one? No. I'm telling you the gospel truth.
No, that's excellent.
But Old Shep used to break me up. Hank Williams.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
I never knew you were a country. Now, who's your favourite blues shouter?
Oh, well, I think blues shouter would have to be Big Joe Turner. Yeah. I think he was... I just loved him. He could do anything. He was just big and round and just... And sort of said what he meant and meant what he said. That's what I liked about him. Yeah, I loved him. You haven't... No, but he's not with us anymore. No. I thought he might... No.
Joe, come in. Got to Because a blues shouter has to be somebody who could sing with a band and be heard over the percussion and the brass, wasn't it?
Well, I think that's it. He started. No, I think he started because actually, I mean, there's no...
Here he is.
Oh, there he is. Just a burst of Big Joe, and I feel better already. Oh, do you feel better?
Do you like Naomi Harris?
Oh, I love Naomi Harris.
Threw the whiskey down the well.
Yeah, that's right. Keep on churning till the butter comes.
That's it.
I love the innuendo. Yeah, no, fantastic. All that stuff, it just makes me... Just when I put it on, I immediately feel better, you know.
What, is this the sort of music you grew up with?
Yeah, well, I sort of learned boogie-woogie first of all. That was my first thing. But, I mean, of course, with this country thing, you know, a lot of the boogie stuff was like the blues boogie stuff, and there'd be sort of hillbilly boogie, and that's like kind of mashing all that together. But yeah, my uncle played boogie-woogie piano, so that was the real thing that got me going. And once I heard that, then the world seemed to come together, and I've never looked back.
Never looked back. I mean, you can't sit still. Like when you were over there, I just like thought, any minute, I feel it rising up through me. I'm going to get up on this desk.
It's an ancient force. It's an ancient force that comes out. That's right. That's right. I think there's probably something in those rhythms that, I mean, you must have seen this. When you go to a show and you get people doing old dancing, there's something about the way people dance and do things that you think people have been doing this for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yeah.
You know, particularly with the boogie. You know, it might probably had different names as the years go by, but we've all been doing it.
Yeah.
This is a good crowd. They're a bit of a boogie. So I noticed they have quite a bit of quite a lot of boogie muscles.
Oh, there is. They're all on Asbos, Jools. They're all right. They're quite safe.
Yeah.
This is the weekly excursion.
Yes, well, it's a mesh thing of keep it safe.
But it's like, you know, when you make a fire, you always go, look at that fire. You always show off. It's like a basic instinct we have.
Yeah.
And I firmly believe with music, it's to say, you cannot just sit there and go, and if you can, there's something wrong with it, I think.
Yeah.
You've got to get up.
And the great thing is, you see, you were talking about speaking in French earlier, but the great thing is about music, of course, a lot of it, you don't even, there is no language. The music is the language.
Yeah.
It's international.
Yeah.
You can hear it anywhere you like.
How's the tour going? How's that doing?
It's fantastic, actually. We're at the Albert Hall in a minute, I think.
Oh, well,
we're in
fun.
Birmingham. Lulu's with us, of course. She's great. God, she's,
she's
have you worked with
smashing.
Lulu?
Yeah.
I've actually sung with Lulu.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, when she was doing the lottery a few years ago, we sang a Beatles song, Baby You Can Drive My Car.
Yeah.
And we did that together. It was brilliant. I mean, what an honour
Yeah.
to sing with Lulu. She's an amazing vocalist.
Oh, no, she's
She's
great.
great.
And such a lovely lady
Yeah,
as well.
and she's kind of on stage. I mean,
Big voice.
oh,
Yeah.
incredible.
And
Yeah.
she's tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny lady,
Yeah.
massive voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's great. But I've been very lucky. I mean, I've played with you and stuff, but if you'll forgive the expression, but it's the view that I've had over the piano of people. It's been fantastic, really. I've had the best seat, really, in the house, you know.
Aretha Franklin's been one who's escaped the nest, hasn't she? Aretha.
Well, yes, partly. She doesn't really like to fly, I don't think.
Doesn't she?
So she doesn't really she doesn't really leave where she lives at all very much, which is a shame because it would be lovely to sort of have her over here and do stuff with her, but
You'll have to go to her.
I think you're right. Well, you're right. We'll all go to her, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, surprise her.
Can I come?
Hello, it's us.
Oh, nice, Aretha. Oh, not him again. Shut the door, please. Don't let him in. Well, listen, good luck with this, Al. How long are you on tour for?
Well, we're out right until Christmas, I think. We
Yeah.
end up in Birmingham. There's a big one there, and then there's... but yeah, we're out till Christmas with all the fellows you see. It would be nice if we could take Buster with us.
Do you want to take him?
Yeah,
Okay.
it would be nice.
Well,
wouldn't it?
you know your
I've got a nodding one.
saxophonist?
Yes.
I was in Annie with her. She was in the pit in Annie. She used to do the wow, wow out for Easy Street. Yes. Oh, yes. There you go. See, so she'll keep an eye on Buster. Yeah.
Right, she can look after. All right,
She'll look
okay.
after
Lisa, you can look after.
Right, okay. All right, you're on. Jools, it's
That
great to
really
see you
is
Very
again.
lovely. Oh, there's Ella. Hello.
What is it?
Yes.
Buster.
Where's he
Yes.
appeared?
It's funny because when he's on screen, he refuses to speak, doesn't it? It's just
He
backstage.
won't
he
say a
speaks.
word, Jools,
No.
on set.
No.
As soon as you get
Yeah,
backstage,
you can't
he kicks
stop
off.
him.
My
Yeah.
life is a misery. Oh, you've been at it again, have you? What's your problem? Don't you even think about it, pal. He had that look, Jools. I could
Yes.
just see the leg about. Don't
Yes.
even. I'm watching you. Yes. Jools, it's great to see you.
Very
Best
lovely
of
to
luck
see
with
you.
this and
Thank
best
you
of luck
very
with the tour. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jools Holland. Come on, let's hear you.
Right. Come here, then. Come here.
He's going to cock his leg.
Come here. You want to get up? You want to get up here?
No good digging in, Buster. It won't get you anywhere in life. Mark your claim. No, don't. Right, it's time now for a very special organ game. Not with me this time, but the one and only Mr. Jools Holland.
Come on. Come on, then.